Hello, running fans. Welcome back to another episode of This Week in Athletics. We have got 7 days of roundup news to bring you. My name is Lloyd, your host for today's episode. We're going to dive straight in. So, starting things off with Beatrice Chebet. She took the 5K road world record this past week in Barcelona in a new best time of 14 minutes and 13 seconds. And this rounds off a massive 2023 where Chebet has taken wins in Budapest, Riga and Bathurst. It's been a massive year for the Kenyan athlete and it's exciting to see what she's going to do in 2024. Now, turning our attention to home soil in the UK, December can be one of those months where not a lot is going on in the running scene, but there are a couple of 10K road races that are rapid and the best athletes from the United Kingdom toe the start line and run fast times. And one of those races is the Ribble Valley 10K. On the women's side, it was Jessica Warner-Judd, the multiple Olympian, who took the honours in a time of 32 minutes and 42 seconds. And in the men's race, we had a much closer affair at the front with Mark Scott, who was on our podcast last week, and Adidas professional Emil Keres, who were towing the line together. And they were neck and neck until the final 200 metres when the Nike professional man, Mark Scott, who is a sub-13-minute 5K performer, we'll not forget, took the win in a time of 28 minutes and 46 seconds, and with KRS just coming in a couple of seconds behind. In other news, athletes Tom Bosworth and Jocelyn Hoyt-Smith were in the King's New Year's Honours list, and they both received MBEs. Bosworth, known for his race walking accolades, was 6th in the Olympics in 2016 in Rio in the 20-kilometre race, and he also set multiple records and was a trailblazer for race walking across the world. Smith was an Olympic 4x400 metre bronze medalist, and she was rewarded the MBE for her services to athletics. Before we continue, we must acknowledge the passing of Spanish trailblazing athlete Carmen Valero. Valero was the world cross-country champion for Spain in 1976 and 1977, and she was actually the first Spanish female athlete to compete in the Olympic Games in athletics. Her legacy includes multiple world cross-country titles and 25 Spanish titles across various distances. In other news, World Athletics President Seb Coe announced some exciting details about an upcoming documentary of track and field stars on Netflix. Producers have said that they were surprised at the amount of interest in track and field, and this series will follow our top sprinters in the build-up to this year's Paris Olympic Games. It's going to be a similar format to the Formula One Drive to Survive series, and if this one goes well, we may see this branched out to other events, and this is great news for track and field and athletics. That wraps up this week's highlights for this week in athletics. The indoor season in Great Britain and across Europe is on the doorstep, ready to kick off. So expect many more updates with results and incredible performances to come soon. Have a great week, runners. We will see you next week once again.